Érase una vez. There was once a conejo and a jaguar. Well, conejo is a rabbit, and you know, in Mexican stories from Mayan culture, conejo is a trickster. And Conejo the rabbit lived in a cage in the house of an old man and an old woman who were very, very poor. But they also kept the jaguar. And one day the jaguar came creeping up to the cage and said, "Señor Conejo, the old man and the old woman have put on a big pot of water to boil, and they're going to cook you, and they're going to eat you up." And Conejo said, "Oh no, they're not going to eat me. They're going to make some delicious hot chocolate. And if you come in my cage, you can have some too." So with his sharp claw, the jaguar unpicked the lock of the cage and slinked inside, because there was nothing he fancied more than hot chocolate. But as soon as the jaguar was in the cave, with a hop and a skip, Conejo was out of the cave and out of the front door of the house and away into the forest. Well, Jaguar, he waited there, and he waited there, and he waited there some more. Can you do this with me? He waited there, and he waited there, and longer than before. And after a long time, he thought, "I've been tricked." And out of the cage he slinked, and out of the door he ran, and he went padding through the forest, looking for Conejo. And finally he came to a mountain. In the side of the mountain there was a cave, and inside the cave there was Conejo. "I've got you now, caught inside the cave, Conejo. I'm going to eat you up because you tricked me." "Oh no," said Conejo. "Must have been another rabbit, not me. But now you're here, see my house? It's going to fall down. Look how I'm holding up the walls with my paws. I need to find a large stick of wood to prop the walls up. Won't you come in and hold the walls up while I go and fetch a large piece of wood, please?" The jaguar slinked inside the cave, and he put his great strong paws against the walls of the cave. Could you do that? And as soon as he had done that, with a hop and a skip, Conejo was out of the cave and into the forest. Jaguar, he waited there, and he waited there, and he waited there some more, and he waited there, and he waited there, and longer than before. And after a long time he thought, "I've been tricked." And out of the cave he ran and into the forest, and he looked for Conejo a long time. And after a long time he heard the sound of Conejo laughing at how he had tricked the jaguar. Can we hear Conejo laughing? Jaguar crept close, quietly, silently through the long grass, and he peeped and he saw Conejo. And Conejo was bouncing up and down on the end of an elastic vine that was hanging from one of the trees, quite merry and laughing about how he had tricked Jaguar. And Jaguar thought, "Right, I'm going to catch him." And he got ready to pounce. And he leapt through the air, and he landed right on top of Conejo and pinned him to the ground at the end of the elastic vine. "Got you now." But Conejo, he wriggled and he squirmed and he popped between the paws of the jaguar and went flying with that elastic vine high, high, high above the trees. High, 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 high. And Conejo, he landed in the moon. And ever since that time, the Mayan people of Mexico and Guatemala have said that when you see the moon full and red, if you look close, you can see Conejo lying on his back, holding his belly, still laughing about how he tricked the jaguar.